that said he'd be here at 6. A6.
That I don't know. Who are you looking for?
A6.
Oh.
He's all excited. He said, I'll just be here and I'll show up. It's okay, I got it started. stand. Hey guys, I don't want you back here, okay? I don't want you walking back here, okay? Because you can trip over the quarter system, okay?
Alcester Insurance, Mike and Mary understand that life is full of unexpected twists and turns. That's why they are there to provide you with the protection and peace of mind you deserve. From safeguarding your family's well-being to protecting your valuable assets, Alcester Insurance has you covered. With a wide range of comprehensive insurance policies tailored to your needs, they are your trusted partner in securing what matters most. Talk to Mike and Mary at Alcester Insurance today.
Everyone at Total Stop are big sports fans. And they want to wish the very best to the participating teams and their loyal fans. Don't forget to stop at your local Total Stop for your gas and grocery needs. Plus, get Total Stop rewards by downloading the app. To get more information, go to TotalStopFoodStore.com.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Farming is the hardest life you will ever love, but even in tough times, you wouldn't want to do anything else. It's who you are. Like you, we love what we do. Premier Banks works with farmers in good times and in tough times while making the financial side of farming a little easier. It's who we are. Experience ag banking the way you like to bank by visiting any of the Premier Bank Iowa branches in Rock Valley, Rock Rapids, and Dune, or the South Dakota branches in Alcester or Hudson.
Loans subject to credit approval, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Section 16 Cattle Company is located 5 miles south of Canton on Highway 11. They sell both aged and yearling Hereford and Black Angus bulls annually at their production sale the second Saturday in March, and private treaty any time of the year. Their sole focus is producing bulls that will work for the commercial cattleman, backed by a multi-year breeding season guarantee. Learn more at section16cattleco.com or follow them on Facebook.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
For healthier crops and stronger yields, count on Nutrien Ag Solutions. By partnering with the leader in plant nutrition, you'll have access to innovative products and unmatched service that deliver impact and efficiency to every acre. Healthier crops, happier growers. Lead the field this season and beyond. Find your local crop consultant at nutrienagsolutions.com.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you're looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here is your spot with Live Ticket TV. With over 65 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you find the right market. Plus, you can work with me, Heath, and a portion of all sales made go right back to the school. Get a hold of me today and let's get started in helping build your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Ag Service Partners is your trusted company for Pioneer seed, chemicals, and crop insurance. Pioneer Seeds has developed and tested products to meet your challenges in the field. Ag Service Partners also has you covered when the white rain comes or anything else you may need with crop insurance. Tested and tried chemicals right here in the area to provide the best yield for your field. Write down the number and contact Ag Service Partners for the best farming season year in and year out.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
We're your neighbors and friends. Banking is about relationships. It's about connecting with the people and the businesses that make a community. When you bank with Rivers Edge Bank, you reinvest in the community we share. Explore personal banking and services that meet your needs. Straightforward checking, interest-earning savings accounts, and loan products designed to keep your finances on track. Learn more at riversedge.bank. Member FDIC.
Are you looking to upgrade your current self-propelled sprayer? Well, you're in luck. Grosenberg Implement, with 9 locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming, are offering outstanding deals on all their 2020 and newer John Deere used self-propelled sprayers. Plus, take advantage of a 2-year waiver. Minimum payment is required, followed by a 3-year John Deere standard rate. For more details, visit with one of Grosenberg Implement's sales professionals today, or check out grosenberg.com. Grosenberg Implement, servicing your growing needs.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket, out to 3, Jay Hayes, good! And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.
Are you ready to take charge of your future? At Alcester Insurance, Mike and Mary understand that life is full of unexpected twists and turns. That's why they are there to provide you with the protection and peace of mind you deserve. From safeguarding your family's well-being to protecting your valuable assets, Alcester Insurance has you covered. With a wide range of comprehensive insurance policies tailored to your needs, they are your trusted partner in securing what matters most. Talk to Mike and Mary at Alcester Insurance today.
Everyone at Total Stop are big sports fans. And they want to wish the very best to the participating teams and their loyal fans. Don't forget to stop at your local Total Stop for your gas and grocery needs. Plus, get Total Stop rewards by downloading the app. To get more information, go to TotalStopFoodStore.com.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Farming is the hardest life you will ever love, but even in tough times, you wouldn't want to do anything else. It's who you are. Like you, we love what we do. Premier Banks works with farmers in good times and in tough times while making the financial side of farming a little easier. It's who we are. Experience ag banking the way you like to bank by visiting any of the Premier Bank Iowa branches in Rock Valley, Rock Rapids, and Dune, or the South Dakota branches in Alcester or Hudson.
Loan subject to credit approval, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Section 16 Cattle Company is located 5 miles south of Canton on Highway 11. They sell both aged and yearling Hereford and Black Angus bulls annually at their production sale the second Saturday in March, and private treaty any time of the year. Their sole focus is producing bulls that will work for the commercial cattleman, backed by a multi-year breeding season guarantee. Learn more at section16cattleco.com or follow them on Facebook.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
For healthier crops and stronger yields, count on Nutrien Ag Solutions. By partnering with the leader in plant nutrition, you'll have access to innovative products and unmatched service that deliver impact and efficiency to every acre. Healthier crops, happier growers. Lead the field this season and beyond. Find your local crop consultant at nutrienagsolutions.com.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you're looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here is your spot with Live Ticket TV. With over 65 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you find the right market. Plus, you can work with me, Heath, and a portion of all sales made go right back to the school. Get a hold of me today and let's get started in helping build your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Ag Service Partners is your trusted company for Pioneer seed, chemicals, and crop insurance. Pioneer Seeds has developed and tested products to meet your challenges in the field. Ag Service Partners also has you covered when the white rain comes or anything else you may need with crop insurance. Tested and tried chemicals right here in the area to provide the best yield for your field. Write down the number and contact Ag Service Partners for the best farming season year in and year out.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
We're your neighbors and friends. Banking is about relationships. It's about connecting with the people and the businesses that make a community. When you bank with Rivers Edge Bank, you reinvest in the community we share. Explore personal banking and services that meet your needs. Straightforward checking, interest-earning savings accounts, and loan products designed to keep your finances on track. Learn more at riversedge.bank. Member FDIC.
Are you looking to upgrade your current self-propelled sprayer? Well, you're in luck. Grosenberg Implement, with 9 locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming, are offering outstanding deals on all their 2020 and newer John Deere used self-propelled sprayers. Plus, take advantage of a 2-year waiver. Minimum payment is required, followed by a 3-year John Deere standard rate. For more details, visit with one of Grosenberg Implement's sales professionals today, or check out grosenberg.com. Grosenberg Implement, servicing your growing needs.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to 3, Jay Hayes. Good. And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.
Are you
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to our first home installment of Cubs volleyball. Cubs have opened the first 3 matches on the road, picked up their first win this last Tuesday night, a straight set win over the Highlanders of Scotland. Cubs played in the very first match of the season, played the Menno Wolves pretty tight, but lost 3 sets to 1, 24-26, 14-25, 27-25, and 25-27. Cubs a week ago from today went on the road and lost to Del Rapids St. Mary's in a tough one, pretty good squad up there. They lost 3 sets to none. And then on Tuesday night, they again took on Scotland and won 3-0. They face returning state qualifier volleyball team, well-seasoned volleyball team in the Raiders of Gayville-Volin tonight. It will be a tough opening home matchup for the Cubs, but looks like the gym is filling up. Cubs fans will be loud, we hope. Student section is all dressed up for Gangsta Night, whatever that might be. And so we're ready for Cubs volleyball. Thanks again for joining us here again on Live Ticket TV. So it's such a great service to have this in the living room if you can't make it to the game. I'm Scott Connor, and I'm here with my executive producer, Adam Fickbaum, tonight, running the controls on the computer. And we're looking for which we hope is a great and wonderful competitive contest tonight. Well, we'll be back with your play-by-play. We're going to give it up to the PA announcer for starting lineups. And just hang on here, folks. We'll have the lineups and the anthem, and then we'll be ready for Cubs volleyball.
Gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's volleyball contest between the visiting Raiders of Gayville-Volin and your hometown Alcester-Hudson Cubs. Before we get the festivities started this evening, I want to remind Cub fans that there is Cub apparel for sale in the hallway, as well as a raffle drawing with your chance to win a quarter of beef later this month during homecoming. And to all fans here tonight, the South Dakota High School Activities Association wants us to stress sportsmanship. So let us be a good example to all the young volleyball fans around us, and let's let the players play, the coaches coach, our officials officiate, and let's just bring glory to both of our schools tonight with our behavior. Let's have our starting lineups first for the visiting Raiders of Gayville-Volin. Sophomore, number 1, Jolie Westrom. Senior, number 2, Ayla Dimmer. Sophomore, number 3, Eliza Westrom. Senior, number 4, Britton Sheets. Sophomore, number 7, Maya Aiken. Junior, number 19, Kaden Bai. And their libero for tonight, number 21, junior Taylor Hoxie. The Raiders are coached by head coach Allison Jones, assisted by Tara Grantham. Now, your starters for your hometown Alcester-Hudson Cubs. 5'6", sophomore, number 2, Paxton Moeller. 5'7", sophomore, number 7, Anna Sober. 5'9", junior number 9, Delta Pies. 5'3", senior number 11, Jenna Manning. 5'5", senior number 12, Hannah Ahart. 5'9", senior number 18, Devin Hongslow. And at libero, 5'4", senior number 8, Bailey Glacier. Cubs are coached by head coach Vicky Ahart, assisted by Ronnie Reed and Beth Guster. Now, ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand and face the flag? Remove any headgear as we give honor to our country and our flag by the singing of the national anthem, led by Alcester-Hudson students Anna Oberg and Summer Carlson. Tonight's officials are Fennel Holman and Jerry Sarda. Raider fans, are you ready? Cub fans, are you ready? Let's get ready for some volleyball! Replay in a little bit. We've got instant replay. I didn't show you that. I'll show it to you.
This one?
Yeah, no, I'll press it off. And welcome again to Cubs volleyball as the Cubs, I think, with their toughest opponent so far this early season in their fourth match. They face rival Raiders of Gayville-Volin. Welcome Raider fans, welcome Cub fans. Gayville-Volin coming off a state tournament appearance last year. The Cubs trying to replace some key senior frontline players that graduated last year. We're ready to go. Opening serve is up and in. That's Delta Pies on the front line for the Cubs. There's a shot partially blocked by Hongslow. She hits it back and just a bit outside. And the first point of the match goes to the Raiders of Gayville-Volin. The Raiders come in tonight with a record of 2-0. They beat a pretty good Sioux Falls Lutheran team, at least based on what we saw of Sioux Falls Lutheran last year.
at home, and they won three sets to one. Took on Canastota and swept them in straight sets on Tuesday night. So they come in the game with a record of 2-0. Cubs record of 1-2. That one's real close on the outside, and he paints the corner with that one. Great hit by the Raiders, and just like that, they're up 3-0. Back to serve for the Raiders is senior Ayla Dimmer. Nice low line drive serve, dug out by Ahart. This is going to be Manning, hits the free ball over. This is going to set up, and that's number 3, Westrom. She could not connect on that one. Westrom is probably the leading front line hitter for the Raiders. Actually, I'm sorry, Aiken, number 7. Look out for her tonight. She's on the far side on the front line. She's got the ball right now, but Hongslow got it with the block. Now Hongslow, a little tip, and that's going to set up. It looks like this is Pies trying to dink it past the front line. Saved. Ahart gets it. Moeller sets it for Hongslow. Tries a cross-court shot just a bit outside. The Raiders go up 4-1. Back to serve now is sophomore Westrom for Gayville-Volin. She's going to set that up. Back row, Clation, the libero, hits it over. Partially blocked on that attempt by Hongslow. Moeller's going to try to paint the back corner, defended well. And there she goes, nice hit through the block. That is Aiken with the kill for the, I'm sorry, that was By, my apologies, By with the kill for Gayville-Volin. Actually, that was Aiken. I'll get it straight. As I said in season prior, my vantage point does not do me well for the visitors' front line. I'm looking through the officials and the net, so we'll try to get that better for me. Maybe I need a spotter or something up here. See if my executive producer can help me that. See who hits the ball for Gayville-Volin on the front line. It's hard to see from here. That was By, and Clation attempted to dig it out, could not come up with it, and the Raiders go up 6-2. Back to serve is Sheets. Britton Sheets, a 5'2" senior for the Raiders. And she's going to line up way back at the wall. She must have a big windup because she's going to get a good running start at this jump serve and kind of hits the floater right in the middle. Dug out by Ahart. Moeller, nice misdirection by Moeller. She looked like she was going cross court, but she said nope. Whoop, swept it up and painted the inside line. And that's a point for the Cubs as they cut the lead in half. 6-3 as the senior Clation back to serve. And there's a solid hit by Aiken. Almost blocked and almost dug out and recovered by the Cubs. But that's another kill for Aiken as she goes back to serve. Dug out by Clation. Cubs will give a free ball over to the Raiders. That's Westrom, hits it in the corner. Outside, the Cubs point. Cubs pull within 3. So Cubs hanging around here. Down 4-7 with the senior Manning back to serve. Little tip, defended well by the Cubs. Going backwards is Ahart, but she does get it over. This is going to be a setup. Oh, a little bit of trickery from number 16 Dimmer there on the far side. She kind of hits it right over the blockers. Kind of a freeze frame shot there as she got the Cubs blockers in the air and dinks it right over them. Now back to serve is the libero Hoxing, 5'4" junior for the Raiders. See with the Cubs, this is going to set Ahart up on the front line. She hits a corner shot. Dug out well by Hoxing. This is Solberg at the net, and they're going to say that number 3, Westrom for the Raiders were at the net. So Cubs pull within 3 again. Onslow back in. This is Paxton Moeller to serve for the Cubs. She jumps and serves. And this will set up a near side hit. That's Westrom with the kill for the Raiders. They go back up by 4. Nice hit by Westrom on the near side here.
I can hear you now.
And there we go. And sorry for about the volume. We're having some volume issues here. That should be better. Hopefully everybody can hear me there. 10-5 is your score. And here is the serve. I apologize to those of us watching on Alliance. There might be an issue with the volume, so you might have to turn your TV sets up. So I apologize with that. We'll try to get that fixed. But right now it's 11-5. High shot off the ceiling. That's going to be point for the Raiders as they go up by 7. And timeout Cubs.
Ready to take charge of your future? At Alcester Insurance, Mike and Mary understand that life is full of unexpected twists and turns. That's why they are there to provide you with the protection and peace of mind you deserve. From safeguarding your family's well-being to protecting your valuable assets, Alcester Insurance has you covered. With a wide range of comprehensive insurance policies tailored to your needs, they are your trusted partner in securing what matters most. Talk to Mike and Mary at Alcester Insurance today.
Volleyball down 12-5 versus the Gayville-Volin squad. Nice save by the Raiders. Two players collided there, both going for the ball, Hoxing and Westrom. And that was the Cubs' advantage as that went out of bounds as Emma Solberg, sophomore, back to serve for the Cubs. This is Pies, dug out by Hoxing. Dimmer on the far side, returned by and Solberg tried to get that, just kind of hit it on her back foot and went toward the Cubs bench. So 13-6 is your score. As we get ready to serve, number 2, Dimmer, to serve for the Raiders. Dug out by Pies. Nice shot, nice elevation. Let's look at the replay on that one. Have that for you here. Check out that nice elevation by Pies here. There you see it right there. And great kill by Delta Pies. And that one's going to be just a bit outside. And Raiders will get the serve back. This is Westrom. Line drive serve. Those are always tough to return. That one's going to be just a bit outside. And Cubs hanging around really, 14-8. It's a very, at this point in the set, you get on a nice streak here and get back in it. This is Jaylee Christensen, senior. Cubs a lot of senior talent on this year's squad. That one's just a bit outside and doesn't quite connect. Floater served by Sheets. Moeller just a bit too hard. So Cubs are hitting the ball hard, which we want them to do. Just need to maybe get a little better hit and get the hand on the ball a little better and get those inbounds. You want to see them hitting the ball hard. That's not a bad thing as they trail 16-8. This is Moeller just a little bit outside as well. Right idea. Should get one of these down shortly, I got a feeling. Back to serve again is Sheets. Moeller hits it over. Nice shot by Aiken. Aiken with the kill for the Raiders, and that puts them up 16-8. It's tough to defend that. That's coming at you fast and hard, those spikes. You got to be quick, and you got to be ready for a fastball. Little pause in the action here. Get the scoring table right. There's all kinds of different cogs that go into putting on a home volleyball match. We've got scorekeepers, scoreboard keepers, stat takers. And we're just in the first home match of the Cubs season, so getting those kinks worked out. This will be a set for Aiken again, and she's going to lighten up and hit a little changeup this time. Cubs defended it, but they will send a free ball over that lands out of bounds. So maybe set the Cubs a little off rhythm by serving a changeup. And we're going to timeout.
Everyone at Total Stop are big sports fans. And they want to wish the very best to the participating teams and their loyal fans. Don't forget to stop at your local Total Stop for your gas and grocery needs. Plus, get Total Stop rewards by downloading the app. To get more information, go to TotalStopFoodStore.com.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends. How to fit in.
Here in set number 1, 19-8, as they serve. And Aiken again. A couple change-up from Aiken resulted in 2 kills and 20-8. And back to serve again is Sheets. Nice run the Raiders are on. That one's going to be a tough one into the net. And 21-8 in control. Sheets back to serve again. Nice save in the net by Westrom. And blocked by Pies and Moeller. Pies is called for in the net. Set to check in now is sophomore Emily Winquist here, 22-8. Just want to give a shout out at this time to 2 of the biggest Cub volleyball fans who are unable to be here tonight. They usually sit in front of me. They both are going through some health issues, and we want to wish the old ball coach, Coach Linda Thompson, and her husband Dallas Thompson, who, like I said, are normally right in front of me during all these broadcasts over the years. We want to wish them the best, and our thoughts and prayers are with them as they're unable to be here. Hopefully they're watching at home. I just want to let you know we here in Cubland are praying for you and thinking about you a lot, and we miss you being here on this opening night. So 23-8, number 4 Sheets back to serve. And a tough net ball, kind of got caught in no man's land. And 24-8, the Raiders on the brink of winning set number 1. Dug out by Clation. And they're going to call 2 hits And that's the end of the first set. And we'll be back with set number 2 after this.
How to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Farming is the hardest life you will ever love, but even in tough times, you wouldn't want to do anything else. It's who you are. Like you, we love what we do. Premier Banks works with farmers in good times and in tough times while making the financial side of farming a little easier. It's who we are. Experience ag banking the way you like to bank by visiting any of the Premier Bank Iowa branches in Rock Valley, Rock Rapids, and Dune, or the South Dakota branches in Alcester or Hudson.
Loan subject to credit approval, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Section 16 Cattle Company is located 5 miles south of Canson on Highway 11. They sell both aged and yearling Hereford and Black Angus bulls annually at their production sale the second Saturday in March, and private treaty any time of the year. Their sole focus is producing bulls that will work for the commercial cattleman, backed by a multi-year breeding season guarantee. Learn more at section16cattleco.com or follow them on Facebook.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
And we're back here. Cubs down 1-0 as we begin set number 2. The Raiders dominated the first set. I want to let you know of some other events happening. Cross country has had a couple meets. Real young cross country squad this year. Let me tell you about a couple meets that they've completed. One in Beersford, and also one at Dakota Valley. Good competition among some individuals and a couple individuals in the junior high race. Good competition between 8th grader Jaco Lewis and Levi Dreesen. It was Jaco Lewis that came on top as Cubs lead 2-0 here. Jaco Lewis came on top in the first match. He beat Levi by just about 7 seconds, and this week at Dakota Valley, Levi got the better hand of Jaco. So we got some good junior high runners. Same thing in the girls junior high. Taryn Haish, Michaela Anderson, Elsie Boville, Chloe Cassell, and Madeline Haish. Cubs up 3-0 here after that point. So we got a lot of young runners on the Cubs varsity team this year. So we do have some boys, JV and varsity senior high runners who run JV and varsity times. Isaac Summervald and Thor Courthall. So 2 meets under the belt. I really like looking at different individuals, how when you have a lot on the team, that one goes just a bit outside. You can really push each other. So we'll look for that competition between Jaco and Levi throughout the year. So and back to action here, 3-1. Cubs are up in set number 2. Off to a good start. This is Pies. She loads up, delivers, but dug out by the Raiders. That's Westrom in the middle. This is going to be Moeller. And can't clear the net, and the Raiders back within 1 here. Cubs will be in action this Saturday at the Irene Wakanda I Have a Dream volleyball tournament. They will be playing, their pool includes Dubrick, Mount Vernon Plankington, and Sioux Falls Lutheran. So an A school, pretty good B school, and Dubrook about the same size. So check them out. It looks like they play. They don't play till later. I'm probably reading this wrong. Looks like they don't play until maybe, they play at 9 a.m. is their first contest on Saturday in Irene, Wakanda. Cubs' next home game. We got a really road-heavy schedule as the score is 4-3 here. Hard hit by Aiken, just a bit outside. Cubs got a road-heavy schedule at the beginning of this volleyball season. So it'll be a while before their next home game. Next home game, Cubs will be in the tournament this Saturday at Irene. That's going to be a point by the Cubs, and they're back up 6-3. Cubs will be at the tournament Irene Saturday, then Tuesday at Sioux Falls Lutheran. And then the following Thursday, a week from tonight, out in Avon. Then looks like Tuesday, West Sioux. And 2 weeks from today, they'll have a tough A squad, Elk Point and Jefferson here at home. Trust me, the home schedule gets a little better as we get further in the season. So lots of stuff going on as well. We've got some events at home this Saturday. We've got a junior high and junior varsity jamboree type contest that's going to be going on our football field. And Raiders get the point and pull within one. So lots of events happening this next week. Be sure to come out to the home contest or go on the road and support your Cubs. And as always, check the school website. They keep a good calendar with all the activities going on. That one just a bit outside. Cubs still hanging on the lead here. They go back up by 2, 6-4. And back to serve is the senior Clation. Aiken, dug out by Christensen. That's Solberg. That's by. Here's Solberg. And just a bit outside. And the Raiders pull within one. Junior varsity and junior high football, again, play Saturday. Junior varsity will start at 8 o'clock here on the field. They cut the field in half. One side's JV, one side junior high. And the Cub junior high team will play at 8:30. Both contests that morning to start off will be against Sioux Falls Lutheran. And then they'll play against Freeman and Garrettson, some other squads. Should be a nice Saturday morning, so come check out the junior varsity and junior high Cubs. Back to volleyball. This one's all tied up at 6. Nice block by Solberg and Moeller on the corner. This is Christensen. She's going to set up Solberg. A little tip here, dug out nicely by Ahart. A back set to Moeller. Cross-court hit. Dug out well by the Raiders. Great volley going on here. Oh, nice save by Ahart. She got that one on the tip of her fingers, dive into the floor. And this is Moeller, gets the hit. We'll take a look at that hit by Moeller. There it is right there in your screen. Nice work by Moeller on the net. Really great volley. I wish it would have hit the replay button for the save by Ahart in the middle. That was highlight worthy as well. That one almost hits the ceiling, but Raiders do recover. Cubs up by 1. Long cross-court shot by Paxton Moeller. This is going to be Aiken. She's going to wind up and fire. Dug out nicely by Manning. Solberg hits it right into the campfire. Let's get some s'mores going with that one. Nice shot, nice placement by Emma Solberg. Cubs back up by 2. Line drive served by the senior Manning. That's a nice shot by Bai. She knew exactly, maybe she saw which way the Cubs front line was leaning. And she returns the campfire shot and pulls the Raiders within one. And back to serve is Aiken. Nice eye by the libero Clashen, who just said, I'll let that one go past me, thank you. And it does that, and Cubs get the point on the out-of-bounds serve. And Paxton Moeller back up to serve for the Cubs. So Cubs have come out with a little bit of fire here in set number 2. That one is just a bit outside. And the libero, number 21, Taylor Hoxing, back to serve for the Raiders. Well, I don't know, Adam. Should I check and see what the Chiefs are doing? Chiefs and Ravens. I mean, I'm pretty sure you want to listen to me rather than Chris Collinsworth on NBC. So my Chiefs, I think they're going to be okay. That's no score, just underway. 10 minutes left to go in the first. Thanks for joining us here as Westrom. And what are they going to call here? 2 hits. It's kind of almost a lift to 2 hits. Really not too sure what happened there. But that's why we have 2 people that wear blue shirts. They know what's going on. They know the rules a lot better than we do. And that's going to tie this up at 10-10. This is Hounslow. Just can't get it over. And the Raiders retake the lead. Westrom sends it over. That's Delta Pies. It's going to set up by, this is Ahart. Nice save by Westrom, or better yet by Aiken in the back row. It'll be a free ball for the Raiders. Westrom wound up and got all of it, but just a bit outside. And Cubs pull back within 2. Whoop. I think they're going to call a tip. Must have been a tip. Thought that was out of bounds. It was closer than we thought. Okay, yep. So Coach Vicky Ahart getting an explanation on that one. And just like that, the Raiders are up by 2. And nice hit by Clashen, saves that one, gets it over the net. Pies falls down as she sets that one. She's going to set up Westrom. Nice block by Pies. So we're going to go cross court to Dimmer, Paisley Dimmer in the match for the Raiders. That's Ahart. Saved in the corner by Westrom. This is going to set up Westrom. And she gets it through the Cubs defense. And Cubs down 13-10 now. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Cubs off to a good start here in set number 1. However, Gayville-Volin has rallied and taken the lead 13-10. This is Westrom to serve. And another campfire shot by the Cubs. Hopefully that'll spark a rally here as the Cubs try to take back the lead with Hannah Ahart serving. tries for a repeat shot. That was Dimmer. Here's Moeller. Dimmer again on the corner. She paints that far corner and gets the point for the Raiders. They're up by 3. Raiders players have an interesting way of celebrating. The bench does. They all kind of dive to the ground when after a good, they definitely get their exercise on the bench. I don't know about you, but I could not dive to the ground because I'd have trouble getting back up. I'd have to get my executive producer here, Mr. Fickbaum, to get me back up again. That one just falls inside on the back line. And up by 4 now, 15-11, with their largest lead of this set are the Raiders. Again, Cubs will be at the Irene tournament in Irene Wakanda tournament on Saturday. They're in the same pool with Dubrook, Sioux Falls Lutheran, and Mountain Vernon Plankington. Cubs get a nice point on that one. They cut the lead to 3. As Jaylee Christensen serve for the Cubs. Christensen, senior. A lot of seniors on this Cubs volleyball squad this year. That one hit right between Clation and Christensen. Cubs have 9 seniors listed. Cubs have 9 seniors listed on the varsity roster. Ahart to Moeller, and Moeller can't connect, and up by 5 is the Cubs. That one just a bit outside. Cubs still hanging around, down by 4. Let's see here if they can do a late game rally here as the senior Clation back to serve. Dug out by Hoxing, tipped over by and that point's goes out of bounds. That's going to go to the Raiders. This is Britton Sheets back to serve. Paxton Muller gets it. This is going to set up Aiken. She's going to wind up. Solberg was right there for the block, but just couldn't get it directed back inbounds. Blocks take a lot of timing. You got to time it just right. You got to get your hands just right for that ball to deflect back at in the opposing. Nice block by the Raiders on that one. Here comes Aiken. She winds up. It's a change up. Solberg. Aiken winds up. Seems to be some sort of stoppage. There was a block, and then maybe there was an inadvertent whistle. Not too sure what they're going to say. They're just going to say redo. So sometimes that happens, I guess. If you're the officials, you think you see something, maybe you don't. It's a good block by the Cubs on that one, though. So they're just going to replay the point. 19-13 the score now. As Sheets winds up and serves. It's a floater. Solberg over the block of By, and the Raiders can't collect the tip off the block. And back to serve is Emma Moeller. That one's going to be just a bit outside, and up 20-14 now are the Raiders. Back to serve is Aiken. Long line drive serve. And Muller can't get it to roll off the net the way she wants it, so point goes back to the Raiders, who now are up by 7. And Aiken hits it just a bit outside. And Cubs score their 15th point of the set, 21-15, as Paxton Muller back to serve. Nice block by Solberg. Nice shot by Solberg, and over there Hanslow. We'll watch the replay of that one. Nice network by the Cubs. And they're only down 5 here, 21-16. Now down 22-16. And Moeller with the set. This is Ahart. Tries to paint the corner. Well defended by Hoxing, the libero. And that's a nice kill by number 16, Dimmer. She gets a bench dive from her teammates over there. And sub comes in, number 15 in the game, Kendra Beck. Kendra is a 5'5" freshman. And back to serve is Hoxing. Ahart. This is Ahart. Nice block, nice network by number 1, Jolie Westrom. She says, "You can't do that in front of me," and sends it back. And on the brink of going up 2-0 are the Raiders. Let's see if the Cubs can't rally here. Nice dig by Manning, goes to the floor. This is going to be Honslow. Tries to paint the outside corner, well defended by the Raiders. And just like that, Dimmer sends the Raiders to a 2-set lead over the Cubs. 2-0. We'll be back with set number 3 after this.
For healthier crops and stronger yields, count on Nutrien Ag Solutions. By partnering with the leader in plant nutrition, you'll have access to innovative products and unmatched service that deliver impact and efficiency to every acre. Healthier crops, happier growers. Lead the field this season and beyond. Find your local crop consultant at nutrienagsolutions.com.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here is your spot with Live Ticket TV. With over 65 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you find the right market. Plus, you can work with me, Heath, and a portion of all sales made go right back to the school. Get a hold of me today and let's get started in helping build your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org. or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Ag Service Partners is your trusted company for Pioneer seed, chemicals, and crop insurance. Pioneer Seeds has developed and tested products to meet your challenges in the field. Ag Service Partners also has you covered when the white rain comes or anything else you may need with crop insurance. Tested and tried chemicals right here in the area to provide the best yield for your field. Write down the number and contact Ag Service Partners for the best farming season year in and year out.
And we're back here as we get ready for set number 3. Cubs hung tough for most of that set. Just had a run in the middle that the Raiders grabbed the lead and then went on a long rally, and Cubs dropped set number 2. They played pretty good versus the Raiders, a little better than set number 1. So if the curve is going up as far as the Cubs matching with the Raiders, hey, that's why they play best of 5 sets in volleyball. Cubs will, of course, need to win this one to force set number 4. Starters back on the floor for the Cubs. Onslow, Paxton Moeller, Delta Pies, Hannah Ahart, Bailey Clation, and Manning in the back row. Nice shot by Delta Pies, right over the tip of Westrom's fingers. And they go up 1-0. Gangster night here in Alcester-Hudson land. I guess I just don't understand exactly what gangster night means. But I don't have any gangster outfits, I guess. I've never wore one of those do-rags on my head. I don't know. Maybe I'm just old school. Closest thing we had to that growing up was probably back in the day, mid-90s. Used to wear a Chicago White Sox cap, you know, when they changed their logo. But anyway, back to volleyball. That one just a bit outside, and Cubs take a 2-1 lead. Thanks again for joining us tonight. Always excited to bring you Cubs volleyball and Cubs athletic events on Live Ticket. If you're watching tonight and you have a business who maybe would like to sponsor Cub volleyball, check out Live Ticket. They have different sponsor packages available, and your product or business could get some advertisement and help support Cubs athletics as well. This is Delta Pies. That's number 4, Sheets. Sets it for Aiken, and double hit for the Cubs, I believe. And up 3-2 now are the Raiders. Raiders were a pretty nice crowd here tonight. Student section standing on the top rail there. Nice block by Moeller and Pies. Let's take a look at that one on replay here. Good block, good block. Nice job, Cubs tied it up at 3-3. Nice serve by Clation. Kind of glides it over. Nice work by Moeller at the net. This is Aiken. She's going to send it over. Solberg. Good front line player from these Raiders. Cubs get a break there. That one hit into the net. They lead 4-3 here. Early going in the third set. Cubs football team, varsity football team, will be on the road tomorrow at Irene Wakanda. Cubs with a record of 1-1 on the year. Victory in a shootout over Centerville last Friday night. Close play there, but that goes to the Raiders. Tell you what, every time the football team matches up against Centerville, boy, I tell you what, it turns into a long affair. Centerville has a pretty nice passing attack, and they seem to give us fits with that. That's going to go the Cubs' way. 5-4, they take the lead. I always forget the score in the Alcester-Hudson Centerville games because they usually involve complex math. So 70-44, Cubs defeated Centerville last Friday night. We'll hope for maybe not quite a shootout this Friday for the Cubs versus the Eagles of Iowa-Wisconsin. Let's get back to volleyball here as the Cubs lead 5-4. Christensen sets it. Solberg sends it over. This is going to be Aiken from the back, almost the back line. Cubs able to dig it out. Now she'll push it toward the back line. There's a set to Ahart. Just a bit outside, really close there. As she tries to go cross court with it. Well, let's see if we can get some other volleyball scores from around the area. You'll see we do have that scroller going on the bottom as that one goes to the Raiders. See if we got some. Howard tied 1-1 at Freeman. Centerville tied with Corsica Stickney, 1-1. That's all that I see in Class B from common opponents that the Cubs have. Now we're ready to go. All tied up 6-6. This is Connie Hathcote serving for the Cubs. Just a bit short. And now set to check back in is Hongslow and Moeller. Back to serve for the Raiders. Number 1, the sophomore, Jolie Westrom. And a nice little touch by the senior Ahart. And Cubs tie this one back up. Solberg hits it into the back row, dug out by the libero. This is Dimmer. Onslow gets it. Dimmer hits it over. Back or a set to Ahart. Tries to get in the middle of the defense. It's a good volley here. Here comes Hongzhou trying to paint that outside corner. Nice save by Aiken. That was Westrom. Here's a set by Moeller. Pies. Just a little bit too much air under that. Could kind of see that when she had her hand on it. Might have almost lifted that up a little high, and that one goes outside, and the Raiders take the lead back 8-7. Number 2, Dimmer back to serve. Dug out by Manning. Pies gets it. Here comes Aiken. She hits it hard. Dug out, but right at the net by Clation. Nice save by Paxton Moeller on the far side. And a free ball for the Raiders, and they're just going to set. No, that's going to be actually Westrom. Now it's going to go to Aiken. She gets it through the block, but Cubs defend well in the middle, and they get it back over. Aiken again. And for the 27th time, here's Aiken, and she does get this one. Nice long rally by both squads, but Aiken has the final answer, and she hits it into the Cubs' back line and puts the Raiders up by 2. And off the tip by Hongzhou, Raiders up by 3. So Cubs very senior led this year. However, replace 3 very good front line hitters that graduated last year. So kind of a new look front line for the Cubs. A few returner veterans, but some players in some different roles for sure. Stepping up to the varsity level for the Cubs this year. They're down by 4. They are improving though. Just got to take it match by match, set by set. Season's very young. This is Aiken. Gonna get it through the Cubs block. She just, it's pretty relentless. Number 7, only a sophomore, Maya Aiken. Definitely a player to watch in Class B volleyball this year. Timeout by the Cubs. We'll be back after this message.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
We're your neighbors and friends. Banking is about relationships. It's about connecting with the people and the businesses that make a community. When you bank with Rivers Edge Bank, you reinvest in the community we share. Explore personal banking and services that meet your needs. Straightforward checking.
They're down by 5 here, down 2 sets to none to the Raiders. And they're going to get a rotation error on the Cubs. Players have to stay in their spots until the ball's possibly already served or something like that. I never get it right. But regardless, error on the Cubs, that's going to result in a Gayville-Volin point. Here's the serve by Dimmer. There's Pies with a tip. Nice block. Let's take a look at that one again. Nice block on the front line by the Cubs. We'll take a look at that one. Again, it takes time. You got to get it just right. Get up there and elevate. And good job by the Cubs on that block. They pull within 5, 13-8. There's Pies. She winds up, but just can't quite connect. And back up by 6 are the Raiders. And Cubs get a break there. And the Raider rally, and they get the serve back, down by 5 here. Trying to stay alive here, down 2 sets to 0 here in their first home match. Ahart gets it. Little trouble on the sidelines, but the Raiders recover. Here comes Moeller. And back up by 6 are the Raiders as Christensen checks in for Hongslow on the back line. And the senior, Britton Sheets, set to serve for the Raiders. And Raiders back up by 7, 16-9. That one didn't come out right for Sheets, and Cubs get a break, pull within 6. And this is Bailey Clation back to serve. Here's Aiken, hits a cross-court dugout, nice by Moeller. Emily Winquist in the game on the front line. This is Aiken. I think Emily Winquist dug that out with her neck. And Cubs can't get a break on the sideline there, and that one goes in the favor of the Raiders. And Aiken back to serve. That one falls just a bit short. And Cubs hanging around here. Only down 6. Need to get a rally going, get right back in this. Anything can happen in volleyball. Points can come in bunches. One at a time, that is, but rallies can start. This is set by Christensen. That's Emma Solberg. Cubs defend the hit by Dimmer and get the point. So 2 straight points for the Cubs. They trail by 5. Nice full house here tonight. Good show up from the student section. Dug out by Christensen. Ahart's going to set it for Paxton Moeller. Here's the set for By. Dug out by Ahart. Paxton Moeller. The back set for Westrom. Ahart gets it. This is Dimmer. Solberg. This is going to be a set for Dimmer again. Another long volley here. Well played by both clubs. And Cubs can't handle that back line hit. And back up by 6 are the Raiders. Again, Cubs are on the road for quite a while until the next home matchup. Will be broadcasting from home on September 16th. What day of the week is that? I get so lost track. I think that is what day of the week is the 16th? My executive producer's looking that up here. It's a Monday night game on September 16th. A few road games in between this one and that one. Tournament on Saturday. And then there's a nice point for the Cubs as that one's hit long. Cubs actually have 2 Saturday tournaments in a row, I believe. Could be wrong there. Just let me check. I believe they do have, that's on October. No. Cubs will play on the road at the Irene Tournament Saturday, and then 3 straight matches on the road. Sioux Falls Lutheran, Avon, West Sioux. I love going to West Sioux. They've got, it's only about 8 miles away from Alcester. Always great concessions at West Sioux. So if you're a concession food junkie like me, take the trip over to West Sioux. They usually have pretty good concession stand. Nice dig by Manning. And that one hit hard. Nice hit by number 3, Westrom. And Raiders are up by 7. Raiders have brought a pretty impressive front line to the gymnasium tonight as they handle the net there and get that skimmer off the net. And back up by 8. 21-13 your score. Again, be sure to head out to Irene tomorrow. Take the short drive to Irene. Highway 46 from Beersford to Irene is open. You can get that way. And come out and support the Cubs. And if you're hungry for some more volleyball, come out Saturday morning back to Irene to watch the Cubs play in the Irene tournament. as well. So 22-13. Cubs need a big rally here to stay alive. There's the serve by Westrom. And Dimmer winds up and hits a missile into the back row. Cubs get a hand on it. Just like that, the Raiders back up a 10. We'll be back after this message.
Interest earning savings accounts and loan products designed to keep your finances on track. Learn more at riversedge.bank. Member FDIC.
Are you looking to upgrade your current self-propelled sprayer? Well, you're in luck. Grosenberg Implement, with 9 locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming, are offering outstanding deals on all their 2020 and newer John Deere used self-propelled sprayers. Plus, take advantage of a 2-year waiver. Minimum payment is required, followed by a 3-year John Deere standard rate. For more details, visit with one of Grosenberg Implement's sales professionals today, or check out grosenberg.com. Grosenberg Implement, servicing your growing needs.
And we're back here with Cubs volleyball. Cubs are down 23-13, trying to rally to keep this match alive. Raiders play tomorrow or Saturday in that tournament as well. They're in a different pool play as that one goes out of bounds. This is the beginning of the Cubs rally. It takes 1 point at a time for the Cubs. Anything can happen in high school volleyball as Emma Solberg, the sophomore, back to serve. That's Dimmer, and she gets the point. You know, it would be impressive to me if the Gayville-Volin players, when they dove, did some push-ups as well. They would really get fit during the game, you know. Turn it into like a dive push-up or something. I'm not too sure. It's got to be a lot of work over there doing that. Set and match point here for the Raiders. Let's see if the Cubs can get back in this one. Nice hit by Ahart. Boy, nice save by all the Raiders, and that wins set number 3, and that takes care of the match as well. Raiders defeat the Cubs 3-0 here. Thanks again for joining us. Raider fans, good luck on the rest of your season. I'm sure we'll see each other again at some point, whether in a tournament or in region play. Again, thanks again for watching, those in Raider land and those in Cub land. We'll be back. Our next home broadcast for Cubs varsity events will actually be a week from Friday as the football team takes on Viborg Hurley as they're on the road this Friday. Our next Cubs broadcast will be on Monday, September 16th versus Oak Point Jefferson. Go out, support your Cubs on the road. And we thank you again. Good night and God bless everyone. Thanks for watching.